Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Evergreen Arts and Crafts. In today's video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how can you make this cute little butterfly. This butterfly is really very easy to make. You can make clips out of it. You can add a magnet to the back and put it on your freezer. You can add the safety pin at the back and make it as a brooch. Use it as a brooch. You can make mini butterfly and apply it on any of your baby's blanket, or you can make mini butterfly and make hangings out of it. So for this butterfly, I have used this really fine yarn, and I have bought this from a local market in Pakistan. I actually don't know if you can get this like out of Pakistan or not, these kind of yarns, but this is what the label was on it. It was a fine flower written on it, and I am just showing you just because maybe you could find in your city or country. So this is what the labels looks like. And the other color I have used is Nako 3-ply yellow yarn. So for this little one, I'm using actually 3-ply yarn. This one is really the finest one, the white one. I'm using size 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. So first we have to make a knot. And after making a knot, we are going to make 7 chains. So if you don't know the basic crochet stitches, kindly learn those first, so that will be easy for you to understand. I'm making 7 chains over here. After making 7 chains, we are going to add our crochet hook to the very first chain, insert your hook to the very first chain, yarn over and pull the yarn through both of the loops on your hook. And you can see there are the strands of yarn, so sometimes it do stuck, so don't worry about it, because there is a little bit tiny strand of a yarn which I was not able to pass through. So sometimes this did happen to us as well. So pass this yarn through. Now to begin with the first round, we are going to chain 3, and this chain 3 will count as your first double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3. After making 3 chains, we are going to do is yarn over and do double crochet, pass your hook through the center and do double crochet. So you have 2 double crochet, chain 2, and now we are going to make 2 double crochets because your first chain was counted as a double crochet. So actually it was the 2 double crochet at the start. Now 2 double crochet again and chain 2, 2 double crochet again and chain 2. You have to make 7 of these chain spaces because the 8th chain space we will do together. So keep doing it, keep making it chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets until you reach to your 7 chain spaces. And after you make 7 of these chain spaces, I'm going to teach you what you're going to do next. So keep doing it until you have 7 of the chain spaces. Chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet all the way around. And now I have done my 7 of these spaces. So here it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And now at the end I have made a 2 double crochet. And now we are going to make chain 2 again. So this will be our last and 8th chain space. After making 2 double crochet, chain 2, and now we are going to attach it to the 3rd chain of our first chain space. The thing we made 3 chains at the start. Into the 3rd chain, insert your hook, and pass the loop through. So this is what your slip stitch is. Chain up 1 and then pull up a yarn and cut. If you don't want it to change your color, you can continue with the same color, but I wanted to change my color, so let's get the white color. What is wrong with me? Anyways, so if you make any of these, don't forget to share it on my Instagram. My other Instagram and social IDs are mentioned in the description box, like TikTok, Instagram. So grab your hook. I have placed the knot into it, and now at any part of this 2 double crochet into the center of this 2 double crochet, insert your hook in, and then you're going to make a slip stitch. Just grab your yarn and pull it through, and that's it. Voila. And now we are going to yarn over and do 6 double crochet into the chain 2 space directly. No chain 1, no chain 2, nothing. Just start doing 6 double crochets into this chain 2 space. So it's 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now into the next chain double crochet space here, we are going to insert the hook and do slip stitch again, like that. Now into the next chain 2 space, we have to repeat the same thing, which is 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now into the next, again into the center of the double crochets, do a slip stitch, and into the next chain space we are going to do a little bit of different, like peacock stitch, the pointed ones. So for that you have to do 4 double crochets first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. After making 4 double crochets, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now here you can see the front stitches. Let me close it a little bit. So here are the 2 stitches, this one and this one right here. Insert your hook, grab your yarn, pull it through, and pull it through the one you have in your hook. So this is kind of like a pointy edge, give a pointy edge to it. And again, into the same space, make 4 more full double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. After making this, you are going to make a slip stitch in between your next double crochets. So pass your hook through, yarn over, and pull your yarn through. I'm working over the tail, so it will be easy for you to snap off later. So make this one petal again to the next chain space. So I'm done with my next petal, exactly the same one. And now into the next 2 spaces, you have to make these first one, the 6 double crochets one, into each of the next 2 chain spaces. And into the last 2 spaces, you're going to make the pointed ones. So 6 double crochets, then we made a slip stitch, 6 double crochet, slip stitch, 4 double crochet, peacock stitch, 4 double crochets, a slip stitch, 4 double crochet, peacock stitch, 4 double crochets. Now we have to make a slip stitch, then we have to copy this exactly the same, which was 6 double crochets, then into the next chain space 6 double crochets, and then into the last ones we have to copy the peacock ones. So let me make these clear for you. Okay, so I have made the simple ones again, which was the 6 double crochets into the next 2 chain spaces, and now we have to copy the peacock ones into the next 2. So the last 2 are going to be the exact same, 4 double crochet, chain 3 peacock stitch, 4 double crochet, just like that. Super easy. So this is what it looks like. See, we have the 2 regular petals and the pointed, then the regular petals, and then the pointed ones. Simple and easy. Now into the next space, into the next this point where we did a slip stitch from the back, insert your hook, grab your yarn, and do a slip stitch. Chain 1, pull your yarn through, and cut your yarn. And now we are going to hide this tail, and you can fold it in 2 different ways. You can get those pointy edges to the top of your butterfly like that, or you can fold it in other way and get your pointy edges to the down part of your butterfly. So it's totally depend on you which side you like the most. So it's totally depend which kind of butterfly you wanted. You can go ahead and add the pointy edges to the to the top part or the down side of the butterfly. It's totally up to you. I like it at the top. I'm going to hide my tail, and now you can we have to make the center chain space, sorry, not chain space, actually the chain. So if you don't want the pointy edges, all you have to do is, if you don't like the points, the picot stitch on the butterfly, you can go ahead and make a simply 6 double crochet in each chain space all the way around, and you will get a nice round edges butterfly. Okay, upside down we are going to add our hook to the slip stitch and pull the yarn through and chain 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. And now we are going to wrap this is a sandwich of the butterfly. Wrap it over to your butterfly and then wrap it to the other side like that, back to the beginning. So this is the point we have started. Wrap your chains and then wrap it to the other side, and we are back to the beginning. And now you're going to get your very first chain. This will going to be a little bit harder part because we have already locked our stitch, so this will be a hard point where you cannot get into the very first chain, in which we already did the slip stitch. So pass your hook through and then just do a slip stitch, chain 1 and pull your yarn. And now we are going to hide the tails. So you are going to take your tapestry needle and then just hide your tails inside your butterfly. So you can make, there are many options you can do with the butterflies. If you're going to use the size 4 ply yarn and a bigger hook, the size of your butterfly is going to increase. Or if you go for a really more like 1 point something to your hook size and then a little really tiny bitty size of your yarn, then you can make a little really tiny butterflies. So there are many options. So I have hide the tails, and then this is what your butterfly look like. And now to the pointed what do you call the pointed part of your butterfly. I am going to take my yellow yarn again. Take a yellow yarn, and then I'm going to make a knot at the end. It's totally up to you. You can go ahead and add a wire over here. If you're not making for the kids, you're making a fancy hanging, so you can add a bead, a wire, and then just pass this to the edge, like the face of the butterfly. Then make a knot, tight knot, and then you can go ahead and cut. So the knot at the end, it's totally optional. You can make it or not, it's totally optional. If you like it, make it. You don't like it, leave it that way. So I don't like it right now, so I'm going to snap these and just cut these off shorter. Ta-da! And your butterfly is ready. Really cute and nice butterfly is ready. So we are going to what should I say, anything else? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care of yourselves. Love these. Thank you for your support to my channel. Bye bye.